everybody. Happy Yoga Day. A little yoga every day keeps the doctor away. Hi, I'm Patricia. Welcome and welcome back. So please sit up on a block or a blanket. Put it right underneath your sit bones so your thighs can fall down. You can sit with your knees straight forward if that's comfortable. If not, go ahead and cross your legs and let your legs fall open. Just take a nice, comfortable seat, whatever feels good for you. And then draw your shoulders back. Today's class, we are going to focus on the neck and the shoulders. So in this series, we're starting at the top of the body. I hope the face yoga was good for you on the last class, face and neck. Now today, neck and shoulders, and then next class will be shoulders and upper back, or shoulders and arms. So draw your shoulders back, lift your heart up. Please close your eyes and settle in to being here now in this present moment with the gift of your breath. Breathe slowly and deeply. Bring your right hand to your heart and your left hand to your belly. And take a few breaths and let your neck and your shoulder muscles release and relax any tension or tightness. Just send your loving awareness to your neck and shoulders. Sometimes just by acknowledging the tightness or tension we find, simply by acknowledging it, it can help it dissipate and dissolve. Take a few more breaths, feeling your body expanding and contracting with your hands on your torso. And slowly open your eyes and release your hands down to your lap. And then reach your right arm way up. Reach way up, up, up. And then take your palm to the back of your neck. And then see if you can slide your hand down a little bit, your cervical spine, and take your right arm back a little bit more. And then slide your left hand on up to coax out a little more stretch. Make sure both shoulders are back. And release both arms down. Reach your left arm way up, lengthen straight up, get lots of space. Now here, tuck your chin in a little bit and slide your throat back so you feel length in the back of your neck. And then take your palm to the back of your neck, reach it down. This much as right is right for you. And then slide your hand up here to your elbow and gently encourage it back, just so it feels nice and juicy. Good stretch. And then stretch both arms up. Exhale your arms out, palms up. This is a gesture receiving more good in your life. Shoulders way back. Lift your chest. And then clasp your hands behind your back, please. Draw your shoulders back. Lift your heart up. And remember from last class, our good facial posture. Remember that? We relax our jaw. We turn up the corners of our mouth, just a hint. Relax your forehead. And now release your arms. Okay. And then one more stretch before we come off of our seated pose. Arms out. Shoulders back. Lift up your heart. Facial posture. Relax your jaw. Relax your forehead. And then clasp your hands behind your back the other way. Yes. And then with your hands clasped, you can draw your shoulders back a little bit more. Goodness gracious, our neck and shoulders get so tight, don't they? They just hold stuff there. Tension from the day just gathers right in there. Exhale, release. Don't worry, do yoga. Please come on to your hands and knees. Set your block aside. And then spread your fingers really wide. Bring your shoulders right up over your wrists. Press your arms straight. Press your hands into your mat, like you're trying to press the floor down and away. Now tuck your chin all the way in and round your upper back. And you can keep on going all the way down your spine. Really exaggerate rounding your upper back and tucking your chin in. And now slowly go the other way. Melt your heart. Lift your shoulders up to the ceiling. Let your head look up. Sink your heart again. But keep your arms straight. That's right. Now tuck your chin in. Way tuck it in. And round your upper back. Round, round, round. Keep breathing. Push the floor away from you. And now slowly start arching. Let your heart melt to the earth. Push your arms straight and turn your gaze up. And then take your knees apart. Press your hips back. And stretch your arms long. Come up on your fingertips. Lift your shoulders up so your arms come up with it. Now bring your ears right in between your upper arms. And now again, melt your heart towards the earth, keeping your shoulders up. So see if you can do that. Just do the best you can. It's almost like an upper back bend. And come on up to all fours. Take your right hand out in front of you. Slide your left shoulder down. Set your left shoulder down on your mat. Set your left side of your head down. tuck your toes. Press your right hand into the mat to draw your right shoulder higher to the ceiling. And then you can slide your right foot back on your mat if you'd like. And feel. You can make any adjustment you need to get yourself into this pose. Shoulder, right shoulder back. Left shoulder resting down on your mat. Round your upper back. And now set your right knee down. Push yourself up to all fours. And we'll go to the other side. Left arm out, right shoulder down. Rest the right side of your head down as well. And then come up on your left fingertips. And push your fingertips into the mat to draw your left shoulder up and back. Round your upper back. Optionally, you can slide your left foot back on your mat. And set your left knee down. And come back up to all fours. And then have a seat again, any way you'd like, cross-legged on your blanket or on your block, or like this in Virasana. I'm sitting on my heels. If that's a possibility for you, please do that. And now hold your hands behind you again, like we normally do. We do this often, but now take your hands over to the left side of your body. Yep, you're holding your hands over to the left. Draw both shoulders back. And now take your right earlobe towards your right shoulder. And breathe. Feel. Maybe you can just breathe into it and get a little more lengthening and relaxation in those muscles, little release of the tight neck muscles. They're very strong. They hold up your head. Come on up, take your hands straight back, and then take your hands over to the right side of your body. Yep. Draw your shoulders back. Now take your left earlobe towards your left shoulder. Let gravity take your shoulders down. Let gravity help your head go down to the left. Come on up, and then take your arms straight back again. Yeah, and then take your hands over to your left side, and then re-engage your shoulders, lift your chest up, and then chin in, neck long. That's part of our face posture, right? The chin comes slightly in, so your neck is nice and long. And then again, right earlobe towards your right shoulder, and we'll take 3 long exhales. Give those neck muscles time to lengthen and loosen. And now come up, take your hands back, and then take your hands over to the right side of your body. And you can take your shoulders back again, and then left earlobe towards your left shoulder. Again, 3 slow, deep breaths. And lift your head up and take your hands back and release your hands. Okay. Now, interlace your fingers and take them behind the base of your skull. Elbows forward. Now, press your head into your hands and your hands back into your head. Shrug your shoulders back. Now, imagine you're lengthening. Lift your head up. Lift your head up, shoulders down. And you're giving yourself some nice traction in your neck. Can you feel that? I hope so. And now slowly start to exhale and around. Tuck your chin in again. Gently press your head into your hands and your hands into your head. You should feel that nice big stretch. Oh, yeah. Go nice and slow, breath by breath. And then lift your head back up. Draw your shoulders back. Press your head into your hands into your head. And then slowly start tucking again. Tucking and feeling. Feeling how you can take care of your neck and shoulder muscles. Inhale, come up. And then release your hands on down. Okay, spin back around. And I will meet you in downward facing dog pose. Spread your fingers. Have your wrist crease lined up with the front of your mat. Now lift your elbows up higher. Push your arms straight. Now, just like we did in child's pose, let your heart come down towards the earth. Shoulders up, heart melts. Upper back goes towards the earth and then towards your thighs. Push the front of the mat away from you. Breathing. Then lift your elbows up again. And then take your heart towards the back of your mat. Ears are in between your upper arms. Take 2 more slow, luscious breaths here. Bend your knees. Walk your feet part way up your mat. Walk your hands part way back. Take your feet over to the edges of your mat. And now let your head just hang and take your arms up overhead towards the sky. Hold your hands your non-dominant way. Shrug your shoulders high. Let your head hang. You're welcome to bend your knees a little bit here. This is one of the best neck and shoulder stretches. I recommend you doing this at least 3 times a day. Morning, noon, and night. Take a wide stance, bend your knees, have your legs strong, let your head hang, and then shrug your shoulders and your arms up to the sky. And take a few slow, deep breaths. This is also, we did this in our face yoga class, the previous class, because it sends lots of blood into the face and lets the circulation and the capillaries fill with blood. So even though we're isolating our awareness to certain parts of the body, we're still benefiting many other parts. And I'll bring your hands to your hips. Draw your shoulders on the back, draw your shoulder blades on the back, and with stronger legs and a firm belly, inhale yourself up, straighten your legs, and straighten yourself straight up to the sky. Push through your legs, reach through your arms. Bring your palms together and slide them down in front of your heart. Exhale, release your hands. And now please get your strap or your tie or your scarf. It's nice to have all of our yoga toys here so we can always do some fun things with them. So it's a yoga strap. So take it, pull it wide in front of you, make it taut, and then lift your arms up overhead. And you're pulling it tight here. Take your belly back, take the sides of your throat back, and now imagine it's a big, heavy weight. Pull it down, take the belt behind your head, bring your elbows parallel with the floor. Chest lifts. And then push that heavy barbell up, even though it's not really heavy. Just really push up with all your might. And then pull down. We're just playing, right? Like Suzanne said, her little grandson said, "Suzanne, are you done eating? Can we play now?" This is yoga play. Pull your strap down again. Yeah, we're just exploring, right? That's play, exploring. One more time, pull down. Yeah, chest lifts, shoulders are back. And then reach up and lower your arms. Excellent. You can still hold on to the strap and then just make shoulder rolls one way or the other. This is a little bit of shoulder flossing here. Motion is the lotion. Since they don't have any lotion to put on our neck and shoulders to help them loosen and relax, we do it ourselves with our self-care yoga practice. And now, go the other way. Roll your shoulders around. Okay, that'll do it for now. Now, take your right hand all the way up with your strap. Take your left hand down so both your arms are straight, and then take your left hand behind your back. So your right hand's a little in front of your head and your left hand's a little behind you. And then pull on the strap and draw your shoulders back, lift your heart up. And then we'll reverse it. Yeah, shoulders back. Remember our face posture, our chin's tucked in a little bit. Our forehead's relaxed, our jaw's relaxed. It's also a good reminder to not over effort in our yoga. Be aware of our face posture. Reverse. If you're tightening or stressing your face, probably means you're working too hard, too much effort. We don't do that when we're playing. And the other way. And we'll go one more time each way, pulling on the strap, drawing your shoulders back and your throat back. And then to the other side. Last time. One hand behind, one hand a little in front. And then release, bring your strap in front of you. Now shrug your shoulders up to your ears like you have shoulder earrings. Squeeze, tighten all the muscles, big squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. And then going to use a big exhale and let those muscles release and relax. Let your shoulders fall down. Big exhale. And then we take about 3 breaths to let all those muscles release, loosen. And then we'll squeeze it up again. Squeeze as tight as you can. Squeeze, shrug your shoulders all the way up here. Tighten. You feel how you can even tighten those muscles more? Yeah. Okay, and then when you're ready, big exhale, let your shoulders come down. Imagine it's like water rolling off a duck's back. All the tightness and tensions just releasing and rolling right away. One more time for good measure. Squeeze up, up, up. Are you squeezing? Yeah. And then big exhale, let it go. Couple more breaths. Feel those muscles relaxing, your shoulders coming down, away from your ears. And now one more with the strap or your scarf or whatever you're using is take your both arms behind you, pull on the strap, a little bit more than hip width distance, and then take the strap back. Take your shoulders back. Take your chin back. Take your belly back. Take everything back. And then you can just shimmy it a little side to side. And then release. Okay. You can go ahead, set your strap to the side. Okay. Reach your right arm up again like you did before. Right arm way up. Take your right hand behind your neck like we did. Take your left hand out, thumb down. Take the back of your hand to the back of your body and shimmy your two hands together, if you can. Actually, if your hands don't come together, A, you can live happily ever after. B, you can use the strap to hold your hands together to help you make the stretch a little more juicy. Just like that. Sometimes it depends on the length of your arms, the length of your torso, if it's comfortable to get your hands together. And then slowly release. Also, sometimes if you've got big shoulders like men, it's harder for them because it's more muscle in there. Left hand straight up. Left hand behind your neck, palm towards the back of your neck, right hand out, thumb down. And then take the back of the hand to the back of your body and just start shimmying it up. See if you can get your fingertips together. And draw both shoulders back. You'll probably notice one side is easier than the other. Our bodies are not exactly symmetrical. They seem like it when you look in the mirror. And then release. Ooh, that is good. Let's do it again. Left arm up. Left hand to the back of your neck, palm there. Right hand out, thumb down. And then back of your hand to the back of your body and see if you can shimmy your hand up and just reach or use your strap assistance. And then draw your shoulders back. Big shoulder opener. And slowly release. Woo, wee, woo. Yeah, you want to transition slowly. And then last time, reach up with your right arm. Right palm to the back of your neck. Left hand out, and then the back of your left hand to the back of your body and shimmy it up. Maybe you're a teeny bit closer on this side. Second time around. And then slowly release. Ooh, that is good. Shake your arms out. Just shake it all out. Loosen it up. All right. And now take your right earlobe towards your right shoulder. Left arm out at a diagonal. And take the right hand to the right side of your head. And this is a little bit more face yoga. We can add it in here by taking your ring finger to the corner of your eye, middle finger to your temple, and gently pull up a little bit. And press your hand in your head and your head back in your hand. And we'll take a few slow, deep breaths here for your face lift and your neck stretch. And come on up. And slowly go to the other side. Stretch your right arm out at a diagonal. And take your left hand up. And place your left hand on the side of your head. Ring finger on the corner of your eye. Middle finger on your temple. And gently lift up. And then left earlobe towards your left shoulder. Send your exhale to the long side of your neck. Come on up. And let your arms come down. And then again, right arm up, side your head, ring finger on the corner of your eye, middle finger in your temple, lift up, and then stretch your left arm up. These neck muscles are so strong from keeping your head up. You got to give them some love and some time to lengthen and loosen and release some of that holding. Make sure your chin's tucked in here. And then come on up. Fourth and final side. Right arm out. Left hand to the side of your head. And do your finger placement. Press your hand into your head back into your hand. Just the right amount. And then come on up. And then let your arms come down. Wow, that's good. Put your hands on your neck. And then just give yourself a little massage here. Massage those muscles feel. It's really good to give yourself a little massage. Love yourself, right? Especially if you've been used to getting massages from somebody else. And during this global pandemic, that's not possible that I know of. You still gotta massage yourself. And just bring awareness to where the tightness is. And like I said before, sometimes just the awareness and the acknowledgement of it will help it dissolve. Okay, wind that down. And now we're going to do with our arms. One arm forward, and one arm back. This is like we did with our shoulders, only with our arms. Lots of movement to your shoulders. And we'll do it 2 more times before we reverse the direction. Okay, tick-tock your arms and then head the other direction. And slow it on down. Okay. Come on up to the tops of your mats, please. Inhale, stretch high to the sky. Bend your knees, take your hips back. Exhale, fold. Fingertips down the outside of your toe tips. Step your left foot back. Set your left knee down. Right foot back, right knee down. Come to your forearms here. And then lift up your hands and hold your hands. Shoulders are over your elbows. And then scoot your knees back. And then see if you can stretch your upper back down towards the mat. Shoulders are up. So you're opening your shoulders side to side. Your head is lifted up. As you take your upper back down towards the earth. And then come on up, put your forearms down, and then lay down on your backs. We are going to do bridge pose, a nice shoulder rooter. Not a rotor rooter, a shoulder rooter. Anchor your shoulders down. With your knees bent, feet underneath your knees if that's possible. And now have your hands up like in all that jazz. See if you can lift your chest up and bring your shoulders a teeny bit closer together. And now feel the back of your head on your mat. You can put your hand to the back of your neck, make sure that you have a natural curve there. Shoulders are down, back of your head's down. Now, lift your hips up, lift your heart up. Optionally, pick up your right shoulder and then take your right arm underneath. Set your right shoulder back down. Pick up your left shoulder, take your left arm underneath. And set your left shoulder back down. And then with your hands, holding your hands underneath your back, lift your heart up. Soften your facial posture. Relax your jaw. Relax your forehead. And then unclasp your hands and set your hips back down. Set your whole back down. And then we'll do it again. Bring your arms real close to your torso. You can stay here within your arms in this cactus pose. Anchor your shoulders down and arms down, but lift your chest up. Make sure your chin's tucked in just a little. And then if you can take your hands behind your back and your shoulders closer together, go ahead and do that, or stay right where you are, or just play, explore. Every time we practice, you might feel yourself getting a little bit more opening, a little bit more flexibility in your shoulders, in your body. It's the way it usually goes. Patience and practice makes for practice and a more better feeling body. Unclasp your hands and set your hips back down. Just to give your back a little traction here, put your hands on your thighs, push your thighs away, and take your lower back down to the mat. And release. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do a pose, shoulder stand. It's the queen of all poses, Sharvangasana. So I'll talk you through this pose. At any level where you think that's just for me, you can stop there, or you can just do bridge pose again if you'd like. Or you can come to the wall and put your legs up the wall. So for those of you who are going to do shoulder stand with me, same position as Setu Bandha, bridge pose we just did. Anchor your shoulders down. And then lift your feet up. And then walk your hips up and place your hands by your sacrum. And then check your stance. Take time to organize and stabilize. You want to have your head pressing down, your shoulders down. You're not on your neck. This is a shoulder stand. And you can, if you'd like, you can take your feet up in a pike position. If you're comfortable here, you can take your feet more straight up and down. Or you can take your legs to the wall and put your legs up the wall. If you're in a variation of this shoulder stand, you'll notice gravity sinking you down. So let it anchor your shoulders and the back of your head down, and then from your heart, lift up, reach up all the way through your legs, through your feet, reach up. Make sure you're looking straight up, please, and you have a natural curve in your neck. Feet up, hips up, heart lifts up. We're going to stay here for a little bit, whether you have your legs at the wall. If you're in Setu Bandha, you can come up and down a few times slowly. If you're here in shoulder stand, you can play and explore. See if you want to take your feet wide. And you can bring them back. And then maybe you can keep your left foot pressing up to the ceiling. Slowly lower your right leg down overhead. See how far it wants to go. Inhale back up. And you can take your left leg down if you want. Keep pushing your right leg up. Take it all the way up. Maybe if you want, you can start lowering both legs slowly down overhead as you resist gravity. Slowly, slowly, slowly. See where you go. See where it goes. Maybe you can touch your toes to the floor overhead. Maybe not. It's all skillful exploration. This pose I do almost every single day. It just really, it sort of just does this magical thing to my back. I just love it. Inhale your feet back up. If you went down. Okay, for now we'll come down. So bend your knees, engage your core muscles, and see if you can come down little by little with control as much as you can, little by little. Set your feet down. And then stretch yourself out. If you're at the wall, you can scoot yourself away from the wall, little by little. Stretch yourself out. Stretch your arms overhead. Stretch. And now bring your arms down along your side. Okay, we'll all meet back on our backs here. Pick up your right leg and roll your right hip over your left hip. And now for the shoulder stretch. Reach your right shoulder out to the right, out in a diagonal. Reach your right shoulder out. You can put your left hand wherever you'd like it, on your knee if you like. Look over your right shoulder if it feels okay with your neck. And just explore with your right shoulder, your right arm. Just move it around a little, up and down. Nice and easy. Feeling this big stretch. You can even try to take your right shoulder closer to the earth if you want. And then slowly bring your right arm down. And then bring your right leg up. Our shoulder joints are the most mobile joints in our body. That shoulder can move so many different ways. It's really great. So many different ways we can stretch it. Pick up your left leg. Roll your left hip over. You can rest your right hand on your left knee. And now take your left arm out at a diagonal, reaching. And then again, turn and look out over your left shoulder if it feels good. And then sort of just move your left arm up, maybe an inch this way, an inch down or up. So you find an area where the stretch feels, oh yeah, that's exactly what I need. That feels really good. As you build flexibility and mobility in your shoulder area, neck, whole body, class by class, practice by practice. And then bring your left arm down, left leg up. That's another one I recommend to do every day. Yeah. You can even do it in your bed. Pick up your knees, hold on to your shins, pick up your head, and roll yourself up to seated. Now, one more I want to share with you. I have a lot more I want to share with you, but we only have an hour. So, take a comfortable seat. Draw your shoulders back. This is a good one for anybody who drives. Who drives? So, imagine you have your hands on the wheel and you want to make a turn. You want to see what's over your right shoulder. Keep your chest forward and just turn your head all the way over to the right. Way over. Turn as much as it'll go. And then release it about 2 inches, but hold the pose. Don't come all the way out. And then turn it back again, all the way to the right. Release it an inch or two. And turn it all the way over to the right again. And then come through center. Shoulders back, turn your head all the way over to the left. Look out over your left shoulder. And then release it an inch or two. And look out over to the left again. Turn your head. Release a little. And turn again. And come through center. We'll do it again. Shoulders back, heart lifts. Good facial posture. Jaws relaxed, forehead's relaxed. Chin's in. Turn over your right shoulder. Give it a nice stretch. Release a little. Turn and stretch again. Release a little. Turn and stretch. Inhale all the way through center, back over to the left side. And unstretch it, just let it come out. And stretch it again. Come through center, or just release a little. One last stretch. Turn your head all the way over to the left and look to the left. And come on through center. So, of the 3 poses to do, you take a forward fold, just to review, a forward fold, let your head hang. The other one is lying down, doing a nice twist, reaching your shoulder the opposite way. And then the other one is remembering your posture, drawing your shoulders back, lifting your heart up, and chin in. Good facial posture, good body posture. Please close your eyes. Bring your elbows under your shoulders. And to end, we're just going to take a few slow breaths, meditating on our breath. Lengthen and deepen your breath. Take a big inhale. Slow exhale. Just bring your hands together in front of your heart. In honor of yourself coming to your yoga mat to practice. From the love in my heart to the love in your heart. Namaste. you next class. We're going to go to the neck and the arms. You're going to love it.